Happy New Year. I did it. I did it. I did a naked group build. It was really hard for me. And I kind of failed on the 53 Corvette. You saw in the last video, the end of the last video, started a 53 Corvette for the naked group build and painted it in a moment of weakness. But I was back in the archive, as my wife likes to call it. It's basically where I keep all my kits in my closet. And I found a kit that I forgot I had, and I was like, that will be perfect. So this is my entry and final for the Naked Group Build 2023. One of the neat thing about this is I built this in about 5 hours. I was watching the Rose Bowl and started messing around with models, went back, found the kit, just started in on it. And before you know, I was done. And I was like, man, I remember being a kid and just putting a model car together in an afternoon and not spending months on all the details. It was so fun. Just a quick explanation for those that don't know what the Naked Group Build is. This is hosted by Adam from Sodak Model Cars. Adam, thanks for doing this. Naked Group Build means no paint, pretty much. Just like when we were kids, where you just got a kit and you just glued it together. There are some concessions. You can use bare metal foil, you can use Sharpies, and you can use Molotochrome. I hope that's right. I haven't watched the rules in a while. Anyway, I hope Molotochrome is okay. I think it is. But basically just trying to be creative without the use of just all the painting that we do as modelers. And it was hard for me, like I said, with the 53, but I just found the right kit. The right kit is molded in 2 colors, and the rest I needed was really just black, which you could hit with the yellow Sharpie, black Sharpie. And it was molded in a nice yellow that was easily polished up to look shiny. So that's the Naked Group Build. Hope you enjoy the build.
So I decided on the Monogram 30 Ford Woody, the early Iron Series. It's a pretty simple kit. Came out in the 70s, molded in plastic, good plastic, shiny plastic. I was able to polish it up real well. Simple kit, not much to it, but yet a really nice kit. So a good choice for this. I started out by just testing it to see if the Sharpie would work on the roof panel. So that's the big fat Sharpie on the top roof panel. It looked really good. I've already had to touch it up a couple times, but it worked out pretty good. Did a little black wash inside the wood sides. I thought about doing those with the brown Sharpie, but I was a little too risky, so I thought I'd just do the black wash on that. This thing, you can see I've got the 32 grill shell from the Monogram 32 Ford, because it's molded in yellow. Yay! So a little bit of kit bash in there, some white wall tires from the Revell 48 Ford kit, and those Fiesta hubcaps, those old Fiesta hubcaps came from the Revell 59 Ford Skips Fiesta retractable kit. I don't have the kit, but I did have the hubcaps. And this one you can see, and the top is polished, the bottom is not. So you can kind of see the difference. That polish and actually really brought out the plastic. It looks pretty good, pretty darn shiny. Here it is with the stance. We got the wheels. Had to lower the front a little bit by grinding down the axle and then totally removing the rear spring. No rear spring at all. Did a little red Sharpie on the front seat, which worked out pretty good with the yellow underneath it. Not too McDonald's-y, but not too bad at all. There's the 32 shell getting ready to go in. Did those running boards with black Sharpie, orange Sharpie on the engine, black Sharpie on the pulleys, and getting the stance all dialed in there as well. Again, a really simple kit, not too hard to do. Just a little pick of the bottom. Was able to Sharpie in the oil filter and the starter as well. And got it looking really good. So getting started with the mock-up here. Got the firewall on, the floorboard, the seat, engines in, carburetors on, starting to really come together. This was only after about a couple of hours of building. It's a multi-piece body on here, and so finally got it all together to see what it would look like. The firewall was a little high. I'm not sure how the hood was going to fit, but I figured to fix out that later. I also cut the horn off the headlight bar and affixed the 32 shell. I had an old wooden model surfboard, so I threw in the back, but she's really starting to come together. Only at just the few little remaining details like door handles and things like that left. And then here she is all finished in the case. 32 shell, 32 bumper, and wheels and tires, the only kit bash I did. Nice and shiny, fun and easy build. Really, really fun. 6.2 small block Chevy with that exhaust that came out of the Blue Beetle. That chrome firewall's looking really killer. Did Molotow chrome on the windshield frame and the sides of the running boards. Didn't do anything to the headlight bar, that stock headlight bar. Did Molotow pin on the emblem on the grill shell and the little Molotow pin on the sides of the running boards to just kind of spruce it up a little bit. Little Molotow pin on the hardware on the Woody, black wash on the tailgate. Surf's Up license plate from the 59 Cadillac Surf Wagon kit. And ready to go to the beach. Little shot of the interior. Did Molotow pin on the insert and just Sharpie in the gauges with the red Sharpie front seat. And it's got a really cool little shifter, skull shifter in there. I would have loved to detail up if I was painting it, but I was not. Just hitting up the bottom, I did a chrome center section with the Molotow pin just to kind of spice it up. Chrome transmission and chrome exhaust with the Molotow pin, red Sharpie mufflers to finish off the bottom. So there she is, guys. Really fun naked group build. Really, really enjoyed it. I highly suggest just getting back to the roots of model building to ignite that old passion of just building again. Take care.